What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful fight fans across the world? And let's get straight into why I believe that Sean Strickland is low-key falling off and why it's not the same no more. Like, his shenanigans are just not the same no more. And a lot of people did turn on Sean Strickland because his fights are against Paulo Costa. They thought it was a boring fight. All I gotta say about that is, you've never watched Sean Strickland fight before, okay? Because literally that's how he fights every fight. He just marches at them and hunts them down just like that. He just goes tit for tat. He doesn't make it crazy. The Drickus fight was one of his craziest fights. And say what you want, but Drickus won that fight. So I don't want to hear any excuses. And this guy, Sean Strickland, he wants to beef with David Goggins and Navy SEALs now, talking about how he can spar them and murder them. Of course you can. You're a professional fighter. Those guys are professional killers. They're not out here using their hands every day. They're using weapons, knives, guns. They're different. Navy SEALs and MMA fighters are way different, okay? The average person will get violated by a Navy SEAL, but obviously you're a world champion fighter. Obviously you would beat up David Goggins or any Navy SEAL. You don't even have to say it. So let's get straight into it. This guy's beefing with David Goggins. He apologized now. He said, keep on jogging, my man. I don't know why he has beef with David Goggins. David Goggins is mad fly. All he does is give a good message. I don't know why he has beef with David Goggins out of all people. But it's crazy. I don't think David Goggins made him that 3-day offer to train with him to see what he's about. And then Sean Strickland was talking about how he would beat, it's crazy. How he would beat him up and stuff like that, and beat up Navy SEALs. Bruh, nobody's questioning that you would beat up a Navy SEAL. Nobody's questioning that. I don't know why you gotta tell everybody, but it's just weird. I don't know why he's doing this. He's just making everybody starting to hate on him now. And this is the worst time to do it too, because it's after that Paulo Costa fight, which is wild. But I think becoming a champion is the downfall, is the cause, it's the catalyst of why Sean Strickland is falling off. Because before that Israel Adesanya fight, everybody was just learning who Sean Strickland is. Everybody was just like, damn, this dude's saying a lot of good stuff. He's pretty cool. He's saying a lot of stuff that I think I believe in too. And look, this is him after he won the belt. Let's see what he has to say about the belt. Let's see.
Happy he fought everyone. Dude, I don't give a fuck about this belt. This is the fucking Matrix, man. You guys understand, I like you guys. You guys are all good fucking people, but, what? I lose this fight, I go back to the fucking Apex, and we do our little song and dance for a couple more years, and I vanish. This is all fucking bullshit.
So he's saying all this about how he doesn't care about the belt, how he just wants to go out there and fight for us, how he wants to go out there and give a war. But now he's crying about not fighting Robert Whittaker. He's talking about how he beat Drickus, how he didn't get an immediate rematch for the belt, and he's crying about that. He's like, I beat both of these guys, bro. You're 0-3 against them with a stoppage. Sean Strickland, that's not really fitting what you're saying before. You don't care about the belt. I think he got that pay-per-view. I think he got that champion money, and I switched him up. He's not even in Chris Curtis's corner anymore. He used to always back his boy Chris Curtis. Now he's getting a little Hollywood. I'm not gonna lie. He was cool before, but Sean Strickland, he tasted that gold, and now he's getting a little Hollywood. He don't want to fight Robert Whittaker. Why not? You guys are both coming off a win to Paulo Costa and a loss to Drickus du Plessis. You guys are in the same spot. Why not? Even though I think it was a close fight between him and Drickus, he could have got the immediate rematch. Drickus is gonna fight Israel Adesanya anyways, so you're gonna wait that long just to fight Drickus? I mean, he could. I'm not saying he can. I'm not saying he shouldn't. But the fact that he's doing it like this, talking about how rankings matter and Robert Whittaker get a title shot before me? Oh my god, this guy cares about the belt. Just be honest with the Sean Strickland. You want the money, you want the title shot, you want the belt. Don't cap out here, okay? I don't want to hear no shenanigans. I don't want to hear no jibber jabber, alright? I think the next fight to make right now is him versus Robert Whittaker. And I think Robert Whittaker would low-key put it on Sean Strickland. I think he does. That's why he don't want that smoke. I think Robert Whittaker's a bad matchup for Sean Strickland because he's not going to just... Sean Strickland does bad when somebody puts him on the back foot. And what's Robert Whittaker going to do? Put him on the back foot. Robert Whittaker, only kryptonite is somebody that has KO power. Somebody that can just put him down, because after he gets put on those chicken legs, that's when Robert Whittaker sells, you know? That's when he always just gets knocked out, or like the Drickus, like the Izzy. But I don't think Sean Strickland could do him like that. I think if Robert Whittaker would put him on the back leg for most of the fight, just blitz him up, and I think Robert Whittaker would do really good against Sean Strickland. Maybe that's why he's talking like this. But the fact that Sean Strickland wants to act like this now after telling us about, oh, I care about the fans, guys. I want to put on a war for you guys. I don't care about the belt. I don't care about being a champion. You obviously do. Like, you're showing your true colors. So, like, before, the reason why everybody started liking Sean Strickland is because he was real. Is because he was talking about real stuff. Now, he just seems fake. Like, the fall off is crazy. I'm not going to lie. Like, Sean Strickland, watching that Israel Adesanya fight, that was one of the most inspiring performances I've ever seen in the UFC. Like nobody expected bro to go win that fight. And in the way he did, shutting down Izzy for 5 rounds, insane. But the fact that he's acting like this now, putting up all these shenanigans now, it's crazy. Look at the headline. He can get it after I win my belt back. Let's go back. I don't care about the belt, guys. I don't care.
As the champion, he fought everyone.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about this belt. Like,
don't cap to me, Sean Strickland. We see who you really are now. You want to beef with Navy SEALs. You want to beat up on Sneeko. You want to be champion. You want that belt. Just keep it 100, man. That's why everybody loved you in the first place. And I don't hate Sean Strickland. I think he's a great fighter. But the fact that he's acting like this now and talking like this now about the belt and Robert and David Goggins is just not sitting right with me. That's why I had to make this video, because come on, Sean Strickland, you could do better than this, man. Just keep it real, man. We just want to see you go out there and fight. We don't care if it's for a belt or not. You're a star already. You don't have to be a champion. Even though obviously he wants to be. He wants those pay-per-view points. He wants all that money. But regardless, tell me in the comments if you guys agree with me. If Sean Strickland is low-key falling off. If he's low-key losing that aura that he had before a little bit. Because I think he is. I think the way that he's acting is a little shenanigan-y. But thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe. Please, it means a lot to me in the beginning of the channel. I want to get a 1K before the year. But regardless, thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next one.